We all know that old keys don't open new doors. Or another way to say it is old solutions don't solve new problems. I think this is why I often get asked, hey, Tamara, how do I become a stronger creative problem solver every single day? Or how do I help my team foster and develop their creative problem solving skills? Well, I want to give you my 4 easy to implement actionable tools so that you can develop those skills right now, maybe even with what you're working on in the moment, and develop the skills of your team. Number 1, get curious and dig deep, even if, especially if you think you know the answer. Sometimes we're just playing on the surface, but in order to be a strong creative problem solver, we need to dig, get curious. Why did that happen? What's making that possible? Why is this coming to fruition? What is it that led to this problem or led to this opportunity? Curiosity develops creative problem solving skills. It gets the gears turning. It makes us think differently. It makes us think deeper. So get curious. I like to always ask 3 more questions. That's how I get curious. Number 2, explore multiple ideas or opportunities. What I find is that often we jump to an idea and we pick a lane and we go for it. But the best, most innovative ideas come from exploring multiple lanes and then pulling out the pieces from each that work to create stronger, more meaningful solutions. So in order to be a stronger problem solver, what we need to do is not just pick one lane, but look at many and then find the right path forward. Creative problem solving is about going wide, then aligning and going forward. Number 3, and this might be one of my favorites, let things percolate. We are so busy jumping to solution, jumping to action, that we get stuck in our incremental brain because we're actually moving too quickly. So our brains can be a little bit lazy. They want to get to the solution and get going. The challenge with that is that means we often pick the low-hanging fruit, the obvious, the incremental ideas. If we want to be strong creative problem solvers, we need to give our brains a chance to think. So let things percolate. Give them some time, ponder them a little bit. I think you'll find that actually sometimes walking away and letting things percolate a little bit, it actually, those fresh ideas of creative problem solving percolates and rises to the top. So give your brain a chance to be a creative problem solver by letting things percolate. And number 4, seek out diverse perspectives and opinions. Ideas that come from birds of a feather tend to die, and ideas that come from diversity of thinking tend to thrive. One of the best ways to be a stronger creative problem solver is to not just seek out people with similar opinions, similar perspectives. That's going to take your brain and your ideas down the same path, but actually seek out diversity of thinking. That's why we love it so much when teams have our everyday innovator styles, when they've taken their IQE assessment, because they know how each of them think and the perspective and value they bring to the table. And they can actively seek out differences of opinion. When we do that, we force ourselves to open up our thinking, open up what's possible, open up the possibilities. So seek out diverse perspectives. Maybe that's someone with a different everyday innovator style. Maybe that's someone in a different job function than you. Maybe that's someone that you know is going to disagree with you and kind of force you to get those gears turning and think a little bit differently. Number 1, get curious. Number 2, explore. Number 3, percolate. And number 4, seek out. And I've got a bonus one for you. Are you ready for it? Get access to a gym of innovation. Here's what I mean by that. Get access to the activities and the exercises that you can do daily to strengthen your innovative mind, and then practice it. If you start to practice your creative problem solving, even if you don't need it in that moment, that skill will become stronger and stronger and more natural to you every single day. So get to that gym of innovation, do those exercises daily, and build that strength.